Hello again, everybody. I've been kind of busy and really haven't been doing any filming the last few days, but I've got a few things done. Alright, let me turn you around here. And, alright, let's check out what all we got done. Just a little update. Okay, first off, you'll notice that this wall has been covered. These boards are running this way for some reason, though. The reason is I needed to, you can kind of see this is built out a little farther, and I do need to get a light in the bathroom because it's really dark in there now. Even with the window, it's still dark in there. But now we needed a door for the bathroom, so what I've put in is this door. It's used, come out of an old trailer. Still need to put some trim down to cover the track and all that. It's not that big of a deal, but I just wanted a door that didn't get in the way, and that one doesn't get in the way. It is a louvered door, but I think on the inside, I think I'm going to put a thin piece of paneling or something on the inside to cover the louvers. But it does slide fairly well. Grab a hold of it right. It does slide fairly well in and out. And it gives you enough room to get in and out of the bathroom. So that's that project done. And of course, it goes back into this wall. So I ended up, since I have a support down here and a support up here, and then some in the middle back in here, I had to run these up and down like this, and then put supports across like that. Or at least one outside and another one on the inside, where it's kind of a doorstop too. But you can see I came all the way around here and covered that wall. I still need to build my cabinet out and over the steps. You can see the fireplace is boxed in now completely. So that looks just a tad better. There's a little bark on this. I don't really care. I mean, it just looks rugged, I guess. I don't know. But I haven't burnt none of it yet. But I'm thinking of going around the fireplace with some rock anyway. Probably out down through there. Maybe a little bit out here on the floor. And it'll just be more for looks than anything, because this doesn't even get... It's been running all day long, and it doesn't even get warm. It hasn't been over 36 degrees in the last few days, but that thing keeps up pretty good. If you keep it down on low, it'll run a lot of the time, especially with you going in and out of the door, making cuts and stuff. And I got that window open a little with a cord running out of it. But I can tell a big difference with the little bit of insulation we have in here. Now you can see that we did this wall. And it's done all the way up through there. Right here, you'll notice this is done a little different. And the reason I did that is so that when I want to run another circuit up into my panel, I just have to take some screws out and this whole thing pops off and you can run new wires. And I put the pink fiberglass insulation behind that because the kind of insulation I had been using wouldn't have worked there. Also, I have the pink insulation under the stairwell because that's going to be unfinished anyway. I might put something over it at some point, but right now I'm not going to worry about it. And up here you can see it's done all the way to there. I left the wires sticking out for the DC, for the cigarette lighter plugs, the lights, and all that kind of stuff. And I drilled another hole here for my solar wire. Still haven't gotten here, but they're going to come out right here. And I guess they'll come out, go into the charge controller, and then they'll go back out this same hole. There's no insulation behind right there. The insulation comes over to here, but there's none behind here yet. Actually, there's none in the top of this either yet. I may use fiberglass insulation on the top of this because what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to leave this so that it's held on with screws instead of nails. That way, should anything happen and I need to get in here and run any wires, I can pull this panel off and I can run my wires. And for right now, I'm going to leave this insulation out so that I can run my solar panel wires down into the charge controller, back out into the battery box. So that part of the wall right there is not insulated right now. And let me get up here where you can see the stairwell a little bit. Okay, you can see how I kind of got that boxed in there. And over on this side, it's kind of boxed. I went this way, make it easier. Just have to cut up here and down there. Still, it's not working out perfect, but I think it looks okay. It's a cabin, it's supposed to be rustic. Anyway, like I said, not a whole lot to show. I've just been working on these walls. And of course, where there are so many pieces and parts to cut and different things to do to get these walls put together, it's just really time consuming. And I just didn't want to put video after video up of nothing but walls. But I wanted to give an update once I got the downstairs done. Now, I mean, it's not done, but everything downstairs is now covered besides the ceiling. All the walls downstairs and the stairwell are all covered with the wood. That's all the wood I'm going to put on downstairs. Now, probably for the roof, it'll probably be something else other than this type of wood. And in the bathroom, it's going to be something else too. But as far as the wood goes downstairs, these 1x12s from the sawmill, that's all that I'm going to put on right now on the downstairs. But anyway, now this is from some of the comments that I got too. Some people were mentioning that by burning the wood like this, and it is pretty, but it does make it darker in here. And the living room, I want a little dark. But the kitchen, I think I'm going to stop my burning right here. So I have to put some trim up. Got an uneven joint there anyway, so I got to put some trim up all the way up through there. What I'm going to do, that's going to be my break. I'm going to stop the burnt part there. The rest of it is just going to be natural color. And I'll burn all the way over to this wall. And then this wall and on back, that is all going to be natural color. Of course, I know I already burnt that down there, but that will be covered by the cabinets. You'll never see that. But anyway, this will all be burned all the way around here, around there, and to right here. I think that'll work out pretty good. And what that will do, that'll give me a little bit darker area in the living room, which it's kind of nice to have a little darker in the living room, and a little brighter in the kitchen so you can see what you're cooking, because that's kind of important. But anyway, yeah, that's getting on toward the evening now, and like I said, I've been working on, well, I got that wall done today. That's it. Shows you how long it takes to do these walls. I worked today doing that wall back there and got that done. That's it. That's all I did today. I did the steps yesterday and the bathroom door and this wall, and the stairwell upstairs. But today has been all this one wall right here. It's time consuming. But anyway, I just thought y'all might want an update, and there it is. There's the update. Anyway, The next little project that I'm going to be doing, I've got the stuff for. I'm kind of excited to get started on it. And it will be right in this area right here. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. We don't have any furniture in here yet, but after I do that, we will have one piece of furniture. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say anything else. It's going to be pretty cool, I think, anyway. But anyway, I appreciate everybody watching, and I'll see y'all on the next one.